Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still?
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Come on, check.
The motion man here is McClure.
Check. Reload. Check. Ready?
Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krusty-Merritt. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great ways for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Panthers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. That's into the hands of Lamb. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Outside, complete to Thomas. And the Panthers are looking at a first and goal. It takes it all the way down to the 2.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tatarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and moving downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 7 Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Daniels now on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. It's second down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Let's go. Warriors set 60 by 6. 60 by 19 Lions. Go.
Throwing is Daniels. He's going to run it. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Riggs. Riggs. Buffalo 18.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tressway to punt. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on. Come on. Hey.
First carry now before Jaden Blue. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Panthers first down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hey.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Straight ahead, it's Blue. Blue blocking to the 15. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 6-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it with Milrow. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. This is going to be a long day for this defense.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Daniels. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
18 Cardinals. 18, 19 Lions.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Washington.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Panther leading. 60 Maverick. 18 runs. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Trap 60.
Throwing again. Daniel. Flush to his right. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Panthers off to the early advantage and will return to Charlotte in a moment. 3rd and long.
Warriors 70.
They'll motion over Samuel.
Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Ready. Cougar 19.
This one tapped forward for Thomas. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no good.
On the zone read, this is Milrow. And this one blown up. Good surge to drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions.
On 3rd and goal, Milroe. It is brought in the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Panthers. His 4th TD grab of the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Ready, set.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Moving to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18, Robbery. 18, not Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Alert! Alert! Gravity Lions! 18, Pioneer! Cut 19! Cut 19!
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Forced to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Milroe gonna hold on to this one. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Carolina. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Commanders nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right past the at the 25-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on, come on. Go.
On first down, Daniel. That one completes to Jalen Lane. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Ready?
From the 35, here's 2nd and 1.
Ready? Cowboy.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Commanders first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Huge loss on the play.
Let's go, let's go.
What to do now is they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That one secured by the tight end Bates. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
They'll motion over Samuel.
18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
They'll indeed go. It's that. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on downs.
Ready? Ready?
They'll go play action with Milrow. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Panthers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On play action, Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Bronco 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On first down, it's Milroe. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. Carolina McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The kicking team up for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7.
Washington will take over first and 10.
From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Cowboy 80. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now. Daniel. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Daniel. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Here's Tress Way now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And this one will not be returned. Not the best to kick, as it's going to wind up being touchdown.
Ready.
On the handoff, Blue. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Milroe. Now screen set up for Blue. And he will power his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Panthers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Commanders nothing.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Darnold now on 1st and 10. They set up the screen for Dobbins. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go! 70 Lions! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
At his 48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on. Let's go.
Look wide, get this one complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
Again, here comes Blue. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
The best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Hup.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he's in! David Montgomery. Touchdown, paralyzers. He has a touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Good return as he takes it across the 30. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
16 yards.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
On play action, here's Darnold. This one intercepted. Oh, big hole, left side. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they've scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line. Buckeye, here's Jake Hayes-Dobbins. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Darnold to throw. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds, it looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Darnold. That's over the middle to the tight end center. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Washington.
First down. A gain of 14.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. To throw again is Darnold. It's Samuel on the screen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Here's Darnold again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Darnold to the air once more. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Washington first down. First First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Washington. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So now Daniels and the Commanders' offense going to go for 2.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60, Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll run. It's Etienne. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Bronco 80.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Carolina first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
70 Timber. Ready.
Now Etienne. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Ready.
Second and 11.
Cougar 19. Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Come on, come on.
Third and long.
70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.